All right, guys. You guys know we love to collect. So not only do we buy a lot of books for our auctions or collections, but every now and then, man, we do pick up some for the PC. So
Yeah, so got a few books we picked up from comic book shops, from all over the damn place, man. So if you want to see what we have, what we picked up, stay tuned.
all right, guys. So Manny's gonna do these, and then I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna tell you where I bought this one and how I found it.
All right, so they're upside down, so I don't even know what books it was, so I'm gonna have to kind of be surprised just like you guys. The first book we picked up, Old Faithful, New Mutants 98 at a 9.6. Again, this book that we find, I know it's a modern, it's somewhat of a modern book, and I know it's somewhat of a very popular book, and you might say this is a pretty easy book to find, but again, a 9.6 with an old label. At this point, you're kind of just maybe assuming that this could probably be cracked open, which we've never done. We never really cracked open a book and resubmitted. But maybe this might be a candidate. We'll ask our press guy and see, what he thinks. But yeah, Deadpool for the parents, can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. So every time we find a 9.6 old label or even a 9.4, and Manny puts his eyes on it, we always buy it with the intent of one day, eventually, let our presser look at it, and then maybe seeing if we can crack it and resubmit it for 9.8. And if we did that, and let's say half of those books came back, and we've been doing a good job.
Eventually we'll get to it. We haven't done it, but maybe one of these days we'll get to it. The next book we picked up, and this will be, I already know what book it is. This will be a banger, guys. It'll be a fire ass book. It's gonna be Fantastic Four number 49. And again, you guys know what book this is. The cover itself, it's very iconic. For a good while, this book was somewhat of a sleeper. People were really picking up FF48. People starting to jump on the 49 bandwagon because not only does it have Galactus cover appearance, it has a Surfer. This is a awesome book. You want to pick up the Trinity, which would be 48, 49, and 50 at a 5.5. Beautiful looking book. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe this can score higher, but we're happy with a 5.5.
Yeah, and again, we bought this at a local shop with a whole bunch of other books. And when we saw it, immediately, man, again, we buy these books. We got a little bit of a saying, which is low keys better than no keys. So whenever we see these books and they're at a good price, and especially they give us good deals, so yeah, we pick them up.
Yeah, awesome book. That's gonna stay in the PC for a good minute. The next book we picked up, again, we've been talking about Fantastic Four. We're trying to kind of just plug and play and finish that little run. We have a number in mind of where we want to start and end. But the next book will be FF number 12, and it'll be a 6.5 CGC. Again, you got the Hulk, you got the Thing, and this old school art, man, you just can't mess with it. I want to say that this is probably going to be the first meeting between the Fantastic Four and the Hulk. So, I just read it, so yeah, that is correct. Again, dope back looking cover, man. That old school art, you just can't mess with it. This is a damn awesome book.
Yeah, I'll be taking this one out.
Yeah. The next book I have to be a modern book, guys, and it's going to be a dope ass cover, man. Honestly, this, again, anything that pays homage to ASM, I'm a big fan. So I had to pick up this book. It's gonna be G.I. Joe Special number 1, and you got your boy right here, just kind of hunched over like Spider-Man. This is a dope ass cover, man. This is probably one of my favorite covers to begin with.
It's an expensive book in 9.8.
It's a hard to find book. This is very, very, very hard to find book. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this can be converted to a 9.8. But again, I'm cool with 9.6. I'm not gonna do all that just to chase a grade. Not at this point. So yeah, dope ass looking cover, guys. If you haven't seen this book, put it on your radar. If you do see it, it is kind of pricey, just so you know. For a modern book, it's pretty pricey. The next book I have, Spider-Man 2099 is a damn awesome character. I'm a big fan of Spider-Man 2099, but there's the main cover, and then there's the second print cover. It's gonna be the one that came in with an action figure. Now, at a 9.4 is a pretty respectable grade, especially because this book, for the most part, usually is beat to hell. Because it came with an action figure, so for the most part, people were opening the action figure and then destroying the comic. So again, the reason this is different, you can tell it has a little white on it. Again, this is somewhat of a harder to find book, especially in great condition. The last book we have is gonna be just a little book that we picked up because we just dug the cover. We
just bought a whole bunch of books, and then we just saw it on the wall and said, hey, let's throw it in.
So X23, we're big fans of X23. Pretty dope ass cover, man, for the most part. I'm digging the art. And a 9.6 is gonna be X23 Target X number 1. And this book came out in 2007. Again, just a big fanatic of X23. Digging the cover. This is just really a cover buy, guys.
And the last one, to be quite honest with you, is we have been chasing this book for a while. We've had we've had a few raw copies of this book.
Yeah.
There's always been kind of lower grades. There's nothing wrong with that. But recently, man, we started kind of just what we do is we'll start upgrading, and then we'll start kind of selling our lower grades now at our auction. So I got a really good deal on this. I do have I think a cool advantage that we own a store. So owning a store has really given us an opportunity to network.
Yeah.
And with networking, we're obviously making always deals. So the good thing about this book is that I actually got a pretty respectable grade. It looks damn sharp.
It's a black cover, fellas.
I don't
And
think
ladies.
it's pressed and clean, but again, I'm not chasing anything. But this is a hot book right now, especially with a lot of spec.
And if my boy Keanu Reeves does this
Put it
part
on
right
that side,
here,
you'll probably see it better.
yeah, if my boy Keanu Reeves gets a hold of this roll right here, you have the first appearance of Ghost Rider. Probably everyone's favorite Ghost Rider for the most part, at least one of the most favorite Ghost Riders.
At this grade,
Mark Spotlight number 5.
It's expensive.
Awesome looking book. Again, black cover for the most part. That black usually takes a beating. Even when you just kind of look at it, it takes a damn beating. So, man, this is a damn awesome book, man. Johnny Blaze is probably our favorite Ghost Rider. Really glad that this has been added to the PC. We have a few raw copies. Probably gonna hang on to those for a hot minute, but this is gonna be one of the better copies that we do have at the moment. So for right now, this is a book that we're glad to have in the collection. Really, all these books are real awesome additions.
And with that, this is just I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut them off, but with that, I mean, this is a cool little haul that we have. We've just been kind of piling up books and then just getting them from different avenues, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, with that, guys, a few slabs. This is part 1 of part 2. We're out.